Hello, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And this is the second video in the section of installation and configuration of R on Windows 10 machine. So today we are going to see how to install R Studio on our Windows 10 machine. I hope you have gone through my first video where I have explained how to install R core programming engine as well as console on the Windows 10 machine. So if not, then I would request you to please go through it once and install that R programming engine on your Windows 10 machine first, because R Studio is dependent on that core programming language. So for the people who have already installed, I am sure that you people are able to find these two icons on your desktop. Right. So let's go ahead and install R Studio on our Windows 10 machines. So for that, we'll take the same approach, right? So open up your browser and just search this, download R Studio this time. So on the results, you have to click on the first uh, link which is displayed. So which is the official R Studio link. So R Studio comes with different licensing options. So there are free options. There is free option available. Also, they have certain licensing cost available. So just explore it if you want to try it, the paid version. But I feel for learning purpose, we can go ahead and have the free version of R Studio Desktop. So we'll click on this R Studio Desktop, and as I was saying that it requires R core programming language installed first. So here is, they have also mentioned it on the step as a step one. So we have already installed it. So we'll go ahead and download this for Windows, this one. Click on download and save this file. So for me, I have already downloaded it. So I'm canceling this. So once your download is completed, then you can click on this icon and open containing folder. Either you can copy this file to any other location, or you can start installation right from here. So I've copied that to my desktop machine, desktop actually. So if I double click it, it will start installing the R Studio. It is a straightforward and very easy process. So just a couple of clicks and then R Studio is all set. So click on next, select the destination folder of your choice where you want to install it. Then click on next and then just click install. So I already have R Studio installed on my machine. So I'm not going ahead with this. I'm just canceling it. But once your setup is completed, then you have to come on the search bar of your Windows machine and then type in R Studio, and then you can open the R Studio from there. So here you go. Here is your R Studio. So let me walk you through some of the, let me give you some basic overview about this R Studio. So this particular area is the place where you will be spending your most of the time, right? So in writing R code or writing some R scripts and all. So R script is nothing but uh, it's all the code blocks, or the all the code which you write in a file and save that file with name and extension as .r. So that is R script actually. So how to create R script? You just click on this tiny little icon here and just click and this R script, and this is, here you can write all your code, whatever you want to execute or as per your functionality, which we'll see in later videos, right? So you can save it. Right, so this is how you can create our script. Now if you want to run a code block, let's say if you want to run this particular line only, so you have to place your cursor at the end of line and you can click on this run, and it will execute. and it will display the output on the console, which is the below window. This one is console actually. So the output of your program or code will be displayed here. Right. The another shortcut for this is from a keyboard is control and enter. So press control key and hit enter. So it will execute this and move the cursor to the next line. So this is all about this window. This I've already explained. This is your console where the output, and you can directly write code here as well and hit enter, so it will return you the output. So you can interactively work with console right from our studio itself. No need to log in on console or no need to start the console again. Right. So coming to this, let me, yeah, coming to this thing, this is environment tab where you will find all the environment variables are all the objects which you have created will be displayed here. So let me create one variable for example. So you can see immediately it is available here, right? So I can clear that environment from here, object from the workspace, because it is currently storing that in the workspace, right? So from this environment tab, there is option of importing the data set, which we'll be looking in the future lectures or videos. So directly you can import the data sets from our studio itself, either from text file or from Excel file and all those stuff, right? So this is history is nothing but it displays all the commands which you have executed till now, right? So it's quite handy if you want to scroll up and want to see what were the command is you executed, and you can reload them, copy them, reload them, and do all those stuff, right? Coming to the lower pan, this is a files tab, and which shows all the files available in your current working directory, which is R learning in my case. So all the files which are available here will be displayed here. Plots is nothing but whenever you will do some plotting operation with R. So like you will write some code to plot different data points across XY axis or in any sense, right? So the plotting or data visualization. So the output of those code blocks or that code will be displayed as a plot here actually. Right. So the best feature of this R Studio is you can export those plots directly from R Studio as an image or as a PDF file. So just keep in mind you have these options available directly exporting the plot from here. Packages tab, it gives you the list of packages which are currently installed. Currently, these are the default packages which came out of box, you can say. And if you want to install any new package to suit your requirement, there is an option to install it. Just click on this, give the package name and click install. It will install it. The other one is update. If you want to update any particular package, you can select that and click on update, right? So this is all about the most frequently used windows in R Studio. The other important point which I want to share is the customization of the appearance and setting up the default working directory. So that options are available under tool section and in global options. So in general tab, in general section, you will find the default working directory. So by default, you are setting this directory to store all your workspace and data files and the scripts which you will be creating through RStudio. These you can override this, and I will show you how to do that. But by default, this will be the location, right? The second one is appearance. From here, you can change the appearance of your RStudio, and these are the themes, pre-compiled themes you can say. So whatever suits you, you can select this. Let's try with this twilight. So this will look like this. You can change the font and font editor, right? Not editor, the font class actually. So which one you need to, which one you want. So anything you can, and after choosing this, hit apply. So now you can see the theme is changed. Okay, so I was talking about how to change the working directory on a session to session basis. So that option is available under session tab, and then you can set the working directory and choose directory. So let's say, for example, you are working on a project which is for a different department, let's say HR, and earlier you were working for operations department. So to segregate the R files for both these department, you want to change the directory, and you're currently work. If you want to set it for this particular session only, you can choose that. And once you have done, you exit this from this session, and again come back to. Then it will be reverted to the default one which we have set under the global option. Right. So that's it for the installation of R Studio and a basic overview how you can work with R Studio. I hope you will find this video useful, and thanks for watching, and provide your valuable feedback in the comment box. Thank you. Happy learning.